I've got a hot take for you. I think the number 3 is the most famous number out there. Think about it. You have Michael Jordan's three-peat. You have the Three Stooges, the Three Amigos, the Three Musketeers. People say the third time's a charm, and then 3 strikes, you're out. So let's put that number 3 to a test today. We're going to try to win 3 hands in a row of blackjack, 3 roulette spins in a row, and 3 hands at Baccarat in a row, and see which of the 3 is the quickest and the least amount of hands or spins. So let's give that a try. Come on. So we're here at Spin Quest. We're just going to start with 10 SC. We started with 200 SC. We're going to give this a go of trying to win 3 in a row. We may compound it. Win 10, 20, 30. You know, we'll see how it goes. So first hand on Spin Quest. We are the second to last one. First card we're getting is going to get a 7. And, you know, I got to be honest, I've never been lucky on blackjack. It's probably been my least game in table games in terms of enjoyment, because I always get dealt stuff like this, 15 against an ace. So we're going to take no insurance. Looks like some other people at the table have some pretty decent hands here. 12. And you never know with online. He gets a 21 there. You never know with online, though. The people at the table, they're going to stay on 15 or hit on 17. You know, I see that all the time. So we're going to hit against a 15 here. Dealer's showing an ace. Let's get like a 3 or better, please. 3 or better. And we bust. So, all right, again, we got to try to win 3 in a row. So this is our second attempt of trying to win 3 blackjack hands in a row. It's going to be tough, especially at a full table going online. We got a new dealer, though. New dealer, new luck. Let's hopefully just get 3. I mean, like, I'm not asking for 3 blackjacks in a row or 3 20s. Just, dealer busts 3 times, or we get an 18, 19, or, just anything better than what the dealer's got. Our 4's first hand. Dealer's showing a 5, so I'm pretty much going to stay in this hand. We're not going to bust here. We get a 14, of course. So with the 5 showing, I'm going to stay here. And the person next to us got a blackjack. So dealer's 13. Let's get a 10. 14, 10. 18. Oh, my gosh. And, that goes to show that guy who took the 12, he took the dealer's plus card. I mean, you just can't do that. You just can't do that. All right. We're on a new new hand, so let's get into it. So, again, trying to win 3 in a row. We won 1. I almost technically won 2 because we got a double on that. So, with the way I've been feeling here with blackjack, the sooner I get out, the better. So I might just skip over to roulette here. But we got a 7. Dealer's showing a king. That's not great. 7 against a 7 with a 5. That's 12. Dealer's showing a 10. 12, you got to hit against a 10 here. Pretty much any card is going to help me out besides a 10. I love looking at other people's hands and how they're hitting it. 15, you got to hit. This guy here is doing massive on the side bets, which good hit. I love the side bets. Side bets I'll always play, but the purpose of this video, we're just doing main hands on blackjack here. So we're going to hit anything. I'll take an 8. 8's fine. I don't need a 9. Oh, we got a 9, though. See, that's what you have to do. Sometimes you ask for something lower than what you're really expecting, and then you get what you get what you need. So that's 2 possibly in a row. Not jinxing ourselves here, hopefully. And we got, okay. So that's 2 in a row we won. Okay. Let's just get a face or an ace. 3 against a face. 8 or 7, please. 3. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I think I'm splitting that, to be honest. The book says not to, but I am a sucker when it comes to splits. That's why I love free bet. I'll split anything reasonably obvious. I never split 10s, but I think we're going to split here. Might as well get some action here. I mean, best case scenario, we get 2 8s and then 10 10. But, if I'm hitting on the 6, I'm going to get what, a 10? We're going to split. Let's just try it out. 3-3 against a 10. Book says definitely not to split, but let's see what we get. A jack, awful. So we're going to hit on the 13, and then we bust, and that's crazy. But we do have an 8. I think I get 21, too, if I hit. If I stay, because that would have been 13, then 6, then 5. That would have been 21. And then we lose. Oh. Aces are good, though, when you're doing a side bet buster blackjack. My favorite side bet when I'm playing blackjack. Other than the pot of gold when you're playing a free bet. But because, when you're playing blackjack, odds are you're really going for the dealer to bust. Like, how many 17, 18, 19, 20s and blackjacks are you really getting, And then we hit, and we get a 20, and we're going to stay on 20. We've been getting decent luck with our hits. Dealer has a 15. Draws another card, and it's going to have a 15 hard. And then a 21. And I'm going to say that's insane. And we're just going to go to roulette here. I mean, and let's just hope, again, you get a 5-card 21? Yeah, that's why it's like blackjack. It's just that game. It's just, it's a tough one. It's truly probably the hardest game in the casino not to lose your mind over. Because it's stuff like that. You play everything by the book. They say, play by the book. And, it doesn't matter. At least you're and it's red. There we go. Okay. Now I'm getting worried here because I don't want to lose focus here. So I'm looking at the board. It's been majority red. I think we're going to do red again. We're going to do 1250 SC here, or 12.50 SC here. Yeah, we just want another red. Like, at least roulette, you feel like, well, I don't have any control over it. I'm just picking the numbers, and whatever the numbers I pick is the outcome. With blackjack, you feel like you have some sort of control, but you do everything right, and it's going to be black 20. Okay, so we're just going to say keep it even here. Even though the past 2 spins have been odd, I like even numbers, especially when I'm at the craps table, because you can't get that 4th plus 3 number if it's even. So, any even number 2 through 36. Please, please, please. And bad cut, camera angle. 22. That's an even number in my book. Okay. We got 1 win in roulette. I think we're going to do on roulette here to get second win. So, just need a red. It's been ping-ponging from black to red, but favoring red a little more. Any red's good. Just need to win 3 in a row here. Just need to win 3 roulette spins in a row. And then we'll go on to Bach. And I think we're going to finish on blackjack. We started on blackjack, but it was just a complete disaster. And we got up to 2 wins in a row. Don't know what it is. It's red. Okay. We're just one spin away. I think we're going to do red, and I think we're going to do 20 here. We're going to do 20 SC. Got 1, 2 in a row. Let's see if we can just get 3. Any red number's fine. And you know what? I'll put $1 on $1 SC on 0 just in case. Because I normally love playing the zeros. It's spinning. This passes 0. 21! Let's go. Man, it was in. I think it was in black 17, and it bounced right out. Okay, we're taking it. We're booking it. We're booking a win on roulette. We won 3 in a row. We did it with even and then 2 reds. Okay, we're on Baccarat now. And I think this is probably going to be, a 9 versus an 8. That's a tough one. I think this is going to be kind of one of the, it's about 50-50, And I won't count a tie as a loss because it's a push. But we're going to start with Banker first. It's going to be a 50-50 shot, essentially. I think Banker technically has a slight edge. That's why they pay commission on it. But I'll follow the board, follow the cards, see what I'm feeling. Hopefully we can just do 1, 2, 3 and get out of here and go back to blackjack. Player with a 0, because face cards in Baccarat are a 0. Banker with a 0 with the number 0 with the 10, which is a 0, and banker with the 5. Player draws here. Player gets a 2, and I don't think we draw, and we win. Banker wins 1. And I think we just caught that last hand of the shoe. Okay, that burn procedure is done, and it's the new shoe, and I think we're going to go ahead. And sorry for the picture quality. It must be their camera here, but we're going to go ahead and do banker again. So let's hope it continues banker here. First card is going to be a 5 for player, 7 for banker, 5 for total, and then 1 for banker. Banker does draw here. Both draw, but we lose by 1. Womp, womp. Okay. I think we're going to follow that trend. I think we're going to go for banker here. I think the majority of people like to go banker. At this table so far, it seems like the majority of people are going to do player. And that's what I kind of like seeing. I like seeing what people normally do. You know, everybody's got their own little ritual. It looks like the majority of people are doing banker here. I mean, banker has that such slight edge that it just, when you're playing such a play with a 9, reduce, face, ace, 7. And we have a 2, and I think we're going to draw, and we get nothing here. Oh, boy. All right, well, we have 1 win on Baccarat and 2 losses on Baccarat. So we're going to go. Majority of people are doing player, though. So let's see a 9 and then a face, please. But it's going to be banker, I know it. 3 versus a 2. Player in the lead. 2 again, and then 3 for banker. Player draws. Gets an 8. And 6 for banker. So player has 3 in a row here. It's good that we jumped on the player train. I think I'm going to go back to banker, though. Because 4 in a row for player, that might be too much. And if you want to talk about side bets, Baccarat, it's got one of the best side bets you could think of. I mean, each time I go on a new table, it's got a different side bet and different sort of, gimmick. They got dragon, tiger, small tiger, big tiger. You know, half the time I'm, playing it, I don't know what I'm getting. 5 for player, 2 for banker, 2 for player, 5 for banker. Face card, and we're good. 7, tie. Oof. Tie breaks up the player's win streak. I think we're going to go with banker here. All right. It's the 6th hand of this shoe. We have 1 win as a player on Baccarat. Let's try to get a win on banker, and we'll be okay. So 6 for the player, 0 for a banker, which is us, and then 8 natural for banker. We've got 2. We just need 1 more here. And I'm thinking it's banker. I think banker's going to be on a little run. We're going to do 15 SC now here. Let's just try. Let's get banker, and then we can just fight on blackjack. You saw earlier blackjack was not it, but I had a feeling blackjack was going to be the hardest. 3 for player, 0 for banker, 3 for player, and then natural 9 for banker. Oh, picked a good time to press it too. Should have pressed it more, huh? But hindsight's 20/20. Okay, so we won 3 roulette spins pretty quickly, and then we won 3 baccarat hands pretty quickly as well. So yeah, all we got's blackjack, and it's gonna be the hardest. So I'm gonna go over and switch over to blackjack now. All right, we get a face, which is good. Dealer, a lot of faces, gets an also face, and we get a 7. So we're going to stay here. If I had to guess, the dealer will probably have an 8 under. I was actually at a casino not too long ago, and someone had a 17, and they hit on 17, and they busted, like, pretty miserably. They got a 10, and the math was, like, after the hand was over, it was like, if he stayed, he would have won. But someone thought that was so funny, that someone hit on 17, that they later on few hands later, got a 17, and it was against a 10, and they hit, and they busted with the 10, and the dealer had underneath like a 5, and then got to a 20, and they would have busted if he stayed. So both people, like if they just stayed, they would have won. And what I tell you, the dealer gets a 10 underneath. So again, we're 0 for 1 on the new side for blackjack here. And I'd be wrong. But I mean, I would hit that. But like, if you stay, you got a lot of chips out. People hate on people staying when they have, a 16 against a card. But you don't lose till that dealer flips over their card, or until they have 18, 17. Dealer's gonna have a 15 here, face or a 9. We'll take 16. Come on, high card. 26. Whew, that is one down. And I think for blackjack, we're gonna press it. 12 against a 3 is a stay, but it's not a good one. And normally people people hit their 12s, and I don't blame them. 12 against a 12. 22. That's why you don't hit. You don't hit, man. Okay. Whew. We are gonna do 40 here. So this could be the end of the video. This hand wins. That'd be 3 blackjack hands in a row we won. So let's hopefully get a blackjack here real easy. I think a full table now, minus 1 spot. I'll take an ace or a face, please. Face. We're still alive. We're still alive. Just be a 6 or something. Okay, 5's good. Come on. Come on. I don't know what it is. 10. We can't celebrate. Gotta stay composed. We are going to stay. We're not going to split. We're 10. It's okay. It's a push. We'll take a push. Push is better than a shove. I think it was 40. I think it was a little my fault on that. I did say it's not over yet, but got a little too excited. So that's a push. 2 in a row. Going for 3. Full table now. Let's get an ace, please. King is fine. Let's have a 6 for you. Please. 6 for you. Oh, possibly the worst card the dealer can get there. Versus we get a 9. Okay. Well, we're staying. I think... Do we buy insurance? Do we buy insurance? I'm taking insurance. Oh, my... I think we're going to count that as a win, technically. Because we won. We're going to try it. We're going to try it as a win. Oh, man. Just always like that. Blackjack again is going to be the hardest. I knew it. But we're going to have positive attitude. We get a 6. If it's a double, I'm going to... Oh, okay, 6 versus a 6. We'll be okay. 16. Or stay in here. I think I'm splitting with these 8s if I'm the other person. Yep, she did the sign for splits. 3. 2's good. 10's good. And hitting on the 10 and gets a 10 for 20. 14 free hit, 14. Dealer 16. I think I said that a little early before the card came out. 19 for the dealer. Oh, a 7 versus a 7. 8. I'm going to actually stay here, and I think the book says to stay, and everybody says it's a free hit. But in this scenario, the reason why I would stay is, like, even if you're going off the best case scenario, what the dealer has underneath, which could be an ace, it's a push. But you're assuming the dealer probably has a 10 underneath. You're going for that too. So I kind of have a slight edge over the dealer here, because if they have a face card underneath, would win. I think even then, if I hit there, I think also at 18. So dealer has a 14. I don't know what the odds are the way it is. 18 and 18, and then we push. 2 pushes in a row. I'll tell you what. 2 ties in a row. You know, if there's that side bet of tie, when we're playing that and we stacked it, I mean, then better than any hands we've been getting. All right, so instead of 2 wins in a row, we have 2 ties in a row, which kind of feel like a win at this point. We're still on our first attempt to get a win. Of 3 in a row. 9 versus a 9. We're probably going to get a 2. 2. I'll say this, if I double here and we win, I think I'm just going to go. I think we're going to go just try to win 2 in a row. So just give me a face. Give me a face, please. We're doubling. Give me a face. About the worst it could get. It's all right. Positive attitude. Dealer bust. Dealer bust. Dealer bust. I think if I hit regularly, 4-4, I'm hitting again. I have 19. Dealer 15. Come on. Okay. I think we're going to go over to a different blackjack table. Okay, we're on blackjack, and I know it's not with the dealer, which is kind of unfortunate. But we're just having such bad luck. And so let's see. I mean, it's kind of a test to see which one's luckier. And, you know, can't get much worse than what we were doing. So off to a good, decent start at least. 19 versus a 7. Dealer 15, 24. Okay. I mean, so far so decent. That's 1 of 1. Oh, boy. No insurance. Dealer doesn't have it. We're staying. 14, 15, 16, 19. Come on, man. We're so close each time. It's all right. We're back on to hand 1. At least these are going quicker. And then we have someone join us, which, you know, hopefully that brings up some good luck. That would have been our 10. That probably would have been our blackjack. We're going to head. Stay. We haven't had a blackjack at all. 22. Okay. Okay, we're trying here. We're really trying hard. To 20. 10 versus a 10, 5, 4. All right. I mean, at least these are going more quick, and the dealer's not building a lot. He doubles. We're going to stay 15 against a 4. 20. Unbelievable. Again, blackjack. How many times have I said it's the most frustrating game? We still haven't got a blackjack in blackjack. The amount of hands we played, it kind of seems unreal. But hey, we're going on to winning 2. We haven't won 2 in a row here yet, but at least we've seen a lot more hands and got a lot more action here. Okay. 8 versus a 10. I think I'm the only one here. He backed out last second. So we got a 10 against a 10. We're hitting here. We're standing. 19. Okay. Woo. This is it. This is it. We're going to do 40 here. 40 SC here. If we win this, that's 3 blackjack wins in a row. Please make it easy. Just please make it easy. I'll take a 10 and a blackjack. 13 is crazy. And it's so quick. That's like, it's kind of like, we're going to hit 18. Oof. Stay. And we're back to 1. Oh my gosh. You could just feel the frustration in this room. We're standing against a 4. 23. It's like, where was that last hand? But it's okay. Again, we're keeping positive vibes. Positive vibes. Not that we're the only ones at the table. This is like when you're one-on-one at like 10 o'clock at night at a casino and you're like just 1-on-1 with the dealer and you're just, you're getting it. 19 against a 10. We're staying here. Oh my God. I mean, if I hit that soft 19-7, that we're regressing at that point. Okay. If they had that tie side bet, I would be playing it right now or push. 7 against a 9. We're gonna stay here. Let's have the dealer bust. Yes, see what a move. We're staying. Like again, at that point, we gotta change something up. Again, when you're playing blackjack and the cards aren't going your way, you gotta do something crazy. And staying on that, it's good. All right, it's quick, but we're on our third win or trying to get our third win. 40 SC on this. Let's see it. 6 versus a 6. 10. We got a double. 10. 23. Let's go. What a massive swing there. We're calling it. We're calling it. Oh my goodness. What a ride. We're calling it. I mean, there's no better way to end on that. All right, so let's get into the results. So for our first attempt at blackjack, we saw a total of 10 hands. We won 3 hands, lost 6, and then we tied on 1. That time took a little more than 6 minutes. And then we said, let's change the luck and go over to roulette, and we did change the luck. We saw a total of 10 spins. We won 6 and lost 4, and that total time took 7 minutes. Then we went over to Baccarat, and we saw a total of 8 hands. We won 4, lost 3, and then we tied on 1. That total time also took 7 minutes. And then we went over to our second attempt at blackjack, and that was the worst attempt of the night. In our second attempt, we saw 15 hands. We won 4, pushed 4, and we lost 7 hands. That time took over 20 minutes, too. And then for our final attempt at blackjack, we went with no dealer, and we saw a total of 17 hands. We won 9, lost 6, and pushed twice. The time took a little less because that only took 7 minutes because there was no dealer involved. So in total, without any cuts and downtime and the dealer shuffles and whatnot, the attempts took over an hour. I'm glad you guys can follow along. It appears that roulette and Baccarat were the best ways to win 3 in a row. So I will see you guys next week for our next video. It is a fun one.